Good morning, class. It's so good to see all of you this morning. Before we begin today's lesson, let's talk a little bit about what we learned yesterday. Yesterday we talked about graphs. We talked about circle graphs, pie charts, and line graphs, all different kinds of graphs. We put pictures up on the board to help you easily identify which one is which and when we use each one. We can use graphs to point plots as well, and that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to learn how to plot ordered pairs on a graph. An ordered pair is simply two numbers in a certain order. For example, 2 and 3 can form two ordered pairs. It can either be 2, 3 or 3, 2. Let's go ahead and plot this point. So if we have the point 2, 3, our 2 is going to be our x value and our 3 is going to be our y value. So this is our x-axis and this is our y-axis. So we're going to go over 2 on our x-axis and up 3. And plot our point with a circle and call it 2, 3. When we do this, they're called coordinates. Also, on a graphing grid, this point here is going to be 0, 0, and we call it our origin. The x is the horizontal distance on the graph and the y is the vertical distance. When looking at graphs, it's important to know where the positive and negative numbers are on a graph. So, if we have a larger graph that's a full, complete graph, it will look like this. Again, here's our x-axis and here's our y-axis. Okay. Positive x values are to the right of the origin, so these are going to be our positive x values, and positive y values are above the origin, so these are our positive y values. So then this would be our negative y values or our negative x values on the graph. Is everyone okay with this right now? Great. So for the y coordinate, we learned that the positive is above and the negative is below the origin. Okay. If I have the point 4, 6, can someone tell me what my x value is going to be and what my y value will be?
The x value is 4 and the y value is 6.
Good. Perfect. Okay, we also know that these are positive values, so they will be to the right of the origin and above the origin. Let's plot these points. So we're going to go over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plotted 4, 6. That's our coordinate. Let's do another example. Let's pretend that we have a house and its roof has a coordinate point of 5, 8. How would we find where this point is?
What we would do is see that 5 is the x value, so we will go to the right of the origin 5 spaces, then up 8 spaces for the y value, and plot your point with a dot for the tip of the roof.
Great. You said it perfectly, and that's exactly what we need to do. Will you come up to the board and plot that point, Haley? Yes. Perfect. And make sure you write your coordinate down. Do you want me to draw the house? Yeah, you can draw the house to show. Good. Perfect. That way you can all see exactly what it means to have the point as a roof. Okay, one last example. I'm going to plot the point negative 3, 6 to show you all how to do positive coordinates and negative coordinates as well. As we approach these problems, we do it the exact same way. We do positive coordinates. Our x value is going to be negative 3. So it's going to be negative 3, which is our x value. And 6, which is our positive y value. Okay. Next we see that our value is 6 that's positive, and we will go above the origin for our positive y values. Does anyone have any questions so far? Good. Then we'll move on and begin our activity for today. First, let me plot this point for y'all. Before I forget. Okay, so since our x value is negative, we're going to go to the left 3 spots, and then we're going to go up since our y value is positive. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get negative 3, 6, and that will be our point x and y. Okay. If everyone will put everything up away and get ready, I'm going to get everything set up. So let me draw this graph while y'all are putting the rest of y'all's supplies away. Here's our board again. Okay. For today's activity, we're going to play a little game for some rewards. I've drawn a graph on the board to different coordinate points. I'll have students come up to the board, draw from a point from my bag, and if you find the right coordinate point, at the end of class I'll have some treats that you'll get. It could be, a candy bar or 5 points off on the next test, things like that. So let's all work really hard so we can all have a treat. And if we run out of time, I'll just individually hand those out. If anyone has any questions during the activity, please let me know. Okay, Amy, can you be the first to find the first point? Come draw out of the coordinate bag.